very first corner. And it's been taken short. Opts to... Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi! And he's done it! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Corner number 2 then. Uzbekistan are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Played out to the left flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. Xabi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Shot! And that is wildly off target.
Vicencio certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Messi goes for a shot! And he's quick to get rid. And it's Xabi Alonso. Guti. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Vicencio can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That looks a decent ball. Cross neat. Oh, good effort! That's put paid to the danger. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pinches it off him. Just past the 40th minute mark. Threads one in. Oh, well played. Spread it left. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Looking here to chip it through. That should get the job done. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Xabi Alonso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. Hoeneß. Hoeneß will not... Chance for a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. Still just a single goal between the sides. That has been slung wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Messi. Lovely pass, but can he... It's Adriano! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Guti delivers. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Vicencio have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. Ronaldinho! It's off target and by quite a way.
Vicencio really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, that's neat. That looks a good cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Uzbekistan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brilliantly cut out. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And they win it back again. Guti is being harried and hassled.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so...
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Número 23. Número 9. Número 22. Número
Thumps it
13.
clear.
Entran número 16. Número 11.
Messi
número 7.
going face to face with his great
18,
rival.
Número 6.
And here's Drogba. Can he finish? It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's good play. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! And this is Drogba. Pele plays the game a step ahead of all. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And he's done it. Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. He's on it, can he get away? He's going for goal! And with that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And he shoots! And that was struck with genuine force.
Adriano clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Can he get it through? Oh, nice touch. He's on it, can he get away? Look at the space here, there's the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And he's forced to go back. Now, can they get him away? Messi picks it up out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho! And he's done it! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's Adriano! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. Very nicely done. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Haiti always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now he's off and running. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Cruyff with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Adriano. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Chance! Oh, that's ambitious. Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No second invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. A screamer.
Look, he didn't have the biggest gap to aim for, but that was very well struck to get through.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. Van Dijk. That's Thuram. Messi. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's the chance to counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And the ball is out of play. Nesta. Hermes. And it's Guti. Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Just about within shooting range. Guti. Now this could be a chance. Ronaldinho! So what can they make of this? Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Cruyff.
Has been indicated.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. Ronaldinho. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a promising position. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's through here. And he's in on goal. Haiti needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And Cruyff! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Adriano makes it... Adriano! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Deftly away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Hoeneß does really well to win the ball there. Guti tries to pass it through. Not the most convincing of passes. Spread to the right.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Goes for the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Adriano being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was real chance!
Vicencio have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Caught offside that time. Haiti can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution.
And it's Ronaldinho. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, sweet feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for the run. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he latch on to this? Haiti have opted to make another change here.
Haiti, number 15. Coming on the field is number 7.
Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? Good chance here! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Hernus! He's had a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. And he's gone backward here. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi in acres of space out wide.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi with the short one. That's good play. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Shot at goal! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish right from the top draw. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Takes a shot! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite...